Five? Not sure. There we go. Doesn't matter anymore. Nothing to worry. You didn't see anything. Probably know what it is here. Fine. It's fine. Oy, oy, oy. All right. Let's make sure we are actually live. Looks like we are. Yep. Everything's coming through beautifully. Good move. At some point I'll get a starting screen. Which is important. At some point I'll do. For now, error. It's kind of whatever. Right. So we're gonna be playing some Discard Draven. Discard Draven. I played against this once or twice in like late hours. The list I'm currently looking at, I believe it got like 4th or something in the 1K that was played online. So we're just gonna go over it. I was like kind of interested by this deck for like what it's trying to do. Obviously Draven and Draven. 2 Eversaz fans, 2 Titana, 3 Traveling Merchants. So we're like very heavy on 2-drops, which is pretty interesting for the curve. It means you're almost guaranteed a 2-drop, but you're probably siding a large portion of this outing after game 1. So the idea is it's doing something very similar that Annie was doing with Zorn Warren's game 1. Because your plan is to play Scrap Heap game 1. And then game 2, you can side out Traveling Merchants and Scrap Heap, and then you can side into a bunch of these one-offs that are probably just blanket okay or better than having a completely dead card. Which is, I think it's a really interesting way. It's trying to use the engine of Traveling Merchant and Scrap Heap just to get more advantage out in the mirror match. And while I get the philosophy, I especially like game 1, game 2. I think I lost the game 1, I think. Because they just generated a few more cards. But it's a very interesting direction to go. The reason I know it's probably the deck I played against, so I was either against the person that came 4th in the 1K. Actually, that name sounds very familiar. It might have actually been this person that I beaten. The hard bargain one-off was like a massive giveaway. I remember them having hard bargain game 1, and I remember getting absolutely blown out by it, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool deck. I think there's a lot of versatility and flexibility. Against the odds is a very interesting card to play game 1. I would love to know why they're doing against the odds. Because I'm finding a lot of spots against the odds is actually just a card I want to like completely trim out of my sideboard. It rarely comes in. Maybe that's wrong. When it is good, it's like insane, but otherwise it's kind of mid. I do like playing the 1 cooled shot. I've tinkered around with going back to cooled shot. I was originally playing 2 cooled shots in my Draven list, and I completely dropped them, and now I could play like 1. But this is what we're going to play today. I'm very interested to see how this performs. It's playing some cards I want to play more of, like Piercing Light in the sideboard. I'd love to play one of these. Assembly Rig looks like it could be the control killer, in a sense, because the idea is that you do your standard Draven thing, and then eventually they are going to start just killing all your things. You can just continuously start generating things. If you can take 1 turn off, when ideally you go like Assembly Rig, make a unit, as well as also play something else on top of it, you're just going to generate a lot of power very quickly over the course of a few turns, which might be too much for even all of their removal. So, yeah, I'm pretty interested to try this deck out. I think there's a lot of opportunity cost in this kind of deck. It does feel a little high rolly, down rolly sort of thing. So I am interested. I think there's a lot of good and a lot of bad. But we'll dive in a second. If anyone has any questions, please, by all means, do let me. More than happy to process. I'll be kind of stream probably after about What's the time now? So I'll probably stream for about 2.5 to 3 hours, and then we're gonna go off, and then I'll come back online for a box opening. So that's. I haven't actually opened a single box of Spirit Forged. Actually, since I played my pre-releases, it's kind of crazy. Otherwise, though, should be fun. Should be good fun. I'll take that there. Fine. Okay. Right, let me get this up so I can. Thank you. Oh. All right, we got a match, I think. Is ready up. All right. Get my up. I just realized I don't need my deck. All right, we're waiting for an opponent. They have joined from the looks of things. The cautionary wave over. Yo, nice. All right, let's start a new game. Okay, well, they're doing it. They're doing it. We're doing Scrap Heap DRAVEN. Continue. So game one, we want to go Zormorans. What they got? Okay, we rolled a 12. We rolled a 6. We're just unlucky sometimes, you know. It's okay. Sounds good. Good luck. Have fun. All right. So, game one. Okay, this is kind of what we're looking for. Against Ezreal, we don't want against the odds. I don't even think we want rebukes. I'm just going to assume it's like, I mean, rebukes are only good game one if I think they're explicitly rats. Nah, they're control. I'm actually very happy with my. So we will go Traveling Merchant Pass. Probably don't need all these Kaisers. But against control decks, sometimes you actually want the Kaisers just for the sake of like drawing a bunch of shit. Ooh, our opponent's about fucking you off. Yeah. Discard Arcane Shift draw. They've probably got a Fizz in hand with that Arcane Shift discard. No other reason you do that. We can read their hand already as Fizz. Fizz plus X. Now, in this matchup, Fight or Flight's kind of whatever, honestly speaking. It can sometimes be a very cute way of, like, hold point and then go back across, but otherwise it's very whatever. We're going to have to do this Falling Star, so we need to find something else we can play this turn. So we'll do this, and then I'll do this thing for this. I do kind of like discarding a Darius here. Then draw. Then I'll tap this. The two. Cool. Alright, so I gain a point, and then we do discard draw. spinning axe or fight or flight. A spinning axe is at least something we can do in case they try and kill our guy. Fight or flight feels kind of whatever. And we'll draw. Okay, Rebuke is very dead in this matchup. We will have to Falling Star for this. Not hitting a 2-drop is a little frustrating. If you've chosen. Imagine if it was like anybody chooses. God, Ezreal would like get to pop off. Opponent is thinking on this. Okay. Good. Let's pass. So the only thing I'm a little bit worried about is that we had to use double red there, so we can't actually accelerate this Kai'Sa. But like Ezreal is I must kill. I think anybody can understand that, so. Wages of Pain. Thinking. The fact that he's doing that kind of symbolizes that we should probably fight. And damage. And maybe with touch and other stuff, we just accept it. I'm not sure. That might have been a punt. Might have been a punt, actually, to fight there. I just think it's too high of an upside if our opponent doesn't have the Bellows Breath or the touch. Our opponent did have to double cycle. Okay, this is kind of nice, because we know we're almost guaranteed to get Kai'Sa. Okay, so we're going to accelerate Kai'Sa. 5. Untaps. Comes in. Comes up. I'll do this one first. So I draw this. I will discard a Duke. Draw. I think it was a mistake, actually, to get rid of that fight or flight in hindsight. But I think I think yeah. I think everything else I've done is perfectly fine. Because obviously I mean obviously so what we would have done this, we would have pushed it back. He then could have still done this, but then we don't actually have to use we don't lose our spinning axe in that regard. Okay. So 4 and then 3. Wow. Okay. Alright. Well, we're gonna probably Kai'Sa again. Our opponent has our opponent has removal heavy hand. Wow. Okay. We will still Kai'Sa, but we're gonna probably Titana her back. 5. Tap. Smash in. Up. Up. Okay. Kai'Sa first. I think I'll discard a traveling merchant and draw. Okay. Gonna do Itana. Alright. This option deck is mainly Mind Splitter endgame that they are running. Let me triple check the list. No. We play. Oh, no. Yeah. We play 2 Bryn here and 1 Mind Splitter. But yeah, it's basically Mind Splitter or Blast. With spinning axes and everything. So yeah, we've only got 1 7 might unit. So Singularity gets full value in this one. The idea is that it's pretty good game 1. Let me just play a Mind Rune. Okay, so repeated 1 each. Oh, he discarded that and then sent that. Okay, so yeah. 2. Oh, just 1. Oh. Oh, right, he did 1 on 1. Okay, I feel like a Frigid Touch might be in my Singularity. Watcher. Rise. Our opponent has just played back to back to back to back to back to back to back removal turns. Yeah, I think we got the variant stick where our yeah. I don't even think my 1 punt really matters because he still singularities everything the next time. I do get 1 point. I'd be at 4. No, I wouldn't even be at. Oh, I could be at 4. I'd be 1 rune down, but then I couldn't have done the Kaiser turn. Not super bad, not super good. Wait, Bellows Breath can't hit both Kaiser and Titana. So he can hit 1 and 1, is what he did repeated, and then with this, he can do this. It was repeated, yeah. The guy said it in chat. He put a Mind Rune and the 1 gold. That's what I was just double checking. So he does 1 damage to up to 3 units at 1 location. So he did 1 here, repeated 1 here, and then with this, it killed everything. Which was shred. Welcome to the chat, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Oh god, this feels like I think I've just got to float to. We're in this spot. They've changed this again. Top cards. Bottom 2. I guess? Oh god, enemy at the bottom. What? Okay. I'll scoop. How can I see the bottom card without fucking it up? Like. This guy. Done. I just gotta play this out. Guy in chat is very nice. Gift draw. Gift. Ah. Okay. Yeah. I'll draw from the bottom. That's meant to be at the bottom. Thankfully, I am also streaming, so I could let my opponent's stream start me. I mean, I think we're already fucking dead anyway. Alright, guy is now happy. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Bottom. Nah, not really. I mean, it's just meant to be like a slightly more streamlined version of DRAVEN in game 1. That gets to play like the scrap heap discard package in game 1, and then you side it all out game 2 and game 3. It's very much doing the same philosophy that Annie was doing in set 1, where you played the Zorn Warrens with scrap heaps and Wandering Merchant, and then you can just kind of go from anywhere. But our opponent has played like removal into removal into removal into removal, so we're basically dead. I don't think it matters. We killed his. The problem that we experienced was turn 2 when we killed his Ezreal. We had no follow up. We played our merchant. He played Ezreal. We killed it with our star, but then we can't do shit afterwards. And then that was basically it. I think, honestly, the thing is, I don't think it makes a huge difference simply because our opponent played a Singularity just to kill our Draven. So I don't think it makes much of a difference. I did make maybe, no, I probably punted a little bit. Yeah, that's fucking bad. But we know our opponent has basically everything at this point. Like, we're never getting onto this battlefield. They're probably in a scoop angle. Especially, I mean, they've used 2 Singularity. Jesus Christ, there are 2 Singularity veiled as well. Bruno, is your list getting around? I can't be handling shit like this. Crap heap. Alright. GG, game 2. I'm not gonna bother playing this one out. Nope. Nope. Right. Don't want against the odds. Oh my god, it's a 1 of Falling Star I saw. Jeez. Rebukes, no thank you. I mean, how much of this can I actually side out? I'll take this. I'll take this. I'll take this. I'll take this. I I guess I'll take this. Guess I'll take this. I guess I just take the traveling merchants for just like some filtering. Scrap heap makes no sense to play. Rebukes are awful in this matchup. Against the odds doesn't do anything. Yeah, we'll just send this. I'm not super confident in this matchup. Not this one. Not this one. Oh. Okay. Oh, good. Oh. All right, let's see. This is a playable hand. We'll keep these two. Two. Okay. Our opponent happy. All right, they pass over. We'll play Treasure Hunter turn 1. Go. We can at least generate some gold. Don't play Ezreal. Don't slam the Ezreal. Please don't slam Ezreal. I think if you control Ezreal, you just always slam your Ezreal. Unless this guy's got like already got a seal in hand. Return another friendly gear, unit, or hidden card to its owner's hand. Oh, that's the one where you can return. Yeah. I mean, it's very cute with the other one. I remember that being a weird combo. Wow, that's a package to play. This is like big control Ezreal. Damn. Okay. I can kind of respect it. I guess I play Kai'Sa. But like now I'm like thinking maybe I was gonna just put my Treasure Hunter here? Because I'd like to draw a card next turn. But maybe I just accept Kai'Sa's die. Maybe I accept Kai'Sa's dying. You know what? Kai'Sa's dying. I've accepted it. Kai'Sa's gonna die. It's fine. I'll put the backup one. Yeah, okay, that's fine, because now I can still get the draw. What the fuck did our opponent do? Oh, they played 2. Jesus. Okay, they are... Wow. Jeez. Okay, our opponent's in a... okay. I mean, this is dying. So we at least get to draw a card. This. I said draw. You know what? We'll tie Turner so she doesn't have to stay on the battlefield, and then we'll play your Draven. And then we get blown out by Singularity, but I don't think we can do much about that with our current hand position. And the alternative was like play... I guess it was play the Merchant, and then... Yeah, alright, we're fucked. Okay, yeah, alright. I'm just bad at the game. I should feel bad. So I guess we just play the Merchant and then hold up Spinning Axe, because then we don't get absolutely fucked. That would have definitely been better. But we got a hold. Taking the hold. I think I still have to Kai'Sa onto here. 2, 3, 5. Up. Kai'Sa in. 4, draw. Our opponent hasn't played the Ezreal yet, so I imagine it might be a next turn. Our opponent goes to 10 runes. They must have found a seal. This is such an interesting package to get around playing seal. Obviously, we pull back. I guess we just pass and pray that our Spinning Axe keeps our Kai'Sa alive, but it doesn't really matter. It's not like she can move off anyway. Do we even played Ride the Wind in this deck? Let's have a quick gander. Do we play Ride the Wind? No. Huh. Yeah, she's stuck there. She is stuck. Okay, our opponent has tapped a bunch. Mind Splitter. Okay. Our opponent is going to take... What would I take from the opponent here? Probably Falling Star? Maybe the Axe if they know they're gonna kill the Kaiser? How many singularities do we as opponents play? Because they're playing the Pack of Wonders Treasure Trove build. For Darius. Three? Okay. Still slamming the Ezreal. Discarding a Malzahar. What is this? Oh my god. Our opponent is cooking. Go to 5. I mean, go to 6. Kinda gotta slam this. Show me what you got, opponent. Okay. Okay. I think we just take the cool shot. I think we just take the cool shot. Because it's like kind of the only card that does anything here. Everything else is kind of whatever. They can only get back a Malzahar, which is like... I don't think that's doing much of anything in this spot outside of generating infinite value. Retreat isn't doing anything. So I think it's just the cooled shot. Yeah, I'm going to take cooled shot. Everything else we can kind of fight through. Okay. Hmm? Confused. Okay, our opponent has got a little bit of a problem. Our opponent's playing Fizz, they've just told us. Okay. Right. Now we know they're gonna get Watcher with Bellows Breath. So, little scary. I'm just gonna write that Watcher onto my other monitor where I've got my screen grab. So my opponent is tapped out. We kind of got a Falling Star, I think. We go to 6 runes, and we can still go in Darius, this, and I think we've still got the win. I think we've still got the win regardless of how this all goes down. So I think our opponent has to go... so our opponent can play... Oh, they can play Watch Accelerator, but then they can't... Oh no, they can with Stupefy. But then, how does this work for us? We can go to 7 and go for a hold win? Oh, okay. Do I ever push back? Yeah, I'll just push it back. I don't think there's a reason not to in that regard. I'm like looking at our opponent's hand. If they didn't have Watcher, I think we have the win even easier now in hindsight. But I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I think we just gained a few too many points, and our opponent just couldn't keep up enough. So we know their hand is what exactly it is. Let me see. Can I find a way of making snipping tool at Faisal? I'm gonna fiddle. I duplicate this and add this. So I don't want to make this an image. I want to just make this like a window. We know Kaiser was always dying any. Why is that not working? Is that how like snipping tool works capture wise? Oh. I know I'd have to do, but I'm too other than these. Okay. My opponent just slams Watcher onto here, which kills this. We know our opponent's hand. Well, I killed my snipping tool. Fine. So what? They've got no bellows breath. They've got the shovel, but the shovel doesn't do anything. Shit. Now I'm trying to remember. Shit. They have no way of replacing their units. They have no way of going around. So I just go here. Go to 7. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, maybe I just put this here and pass. And ask our opponent to find a way of killing both our Mind Splitter, which we can put to 10, which he knows about, and our Hard Bargain, which he doesn't know about. I'm pretty sure that's good enough. Singularity plus something? I don't know, man. We know... Oh, God, we do know about the retreat. Oh, I'm so stupid. No, this is fine. This is fine. Oh, I'm actually... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We knew about the retreat. This is fine. Reason being, he only has 7. It's not enough. It's not enough. I used math. I just didn't realize it. Chat. Be the bigger mathematician. Alright, game 3, chat. Game 3. Fuck, I fucked it. It's fine. Alright, we gotta redo it. It's fine. Assembly rig, Draven, hard bargain, the mind splitter, the piercing light, not the rebuke, the thermal beam, and then we side out the assembly, we side out the against the odds. How do we do this? The hard bargain stay in, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. No rebukes, because rebukes are kind of booty cheeks versus that guy. We side out all the scrap heaps, then we full scent it with everything else. Yeah. All right. We're on the draw. Oh. Aspirant's climb. Oh, man. He's making us work for this. The opponent's shuffling, so you know what, we're going to shuffle. All right. Not a terrible hand. Remember, we're at 4. What? I'm only going to get rid of the cold shot. We don't need it, necessarily. I guess, yeah, turn 1, we're going to play... Turn 1, we slam Draven. Turn 2, we're probably going to play, like, Overzealous Fan with the Draven, maybe something else. Maybe we just hold up the hard bargain. I don't think if the cold shot is worth it. Nah, I'm going to put this one to the bottom and I'll draw. I'll thumbs it up. Back deck. Oh, it just glitched. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. Opponent has got his engine going. We're going to slam this Draven because we know he's safe this first turn. I think I'm going to slam this Kaiser. I think I'm just going to slam this Kaiser with the might of Zeus. And then hold up this hard bargain. Make it too tantalizing for the one of the singularities. Praying that our opponent doesn't fucking have it. No, don't slam the Ezreal. No! Why do you have it? Why? Why? Oh god, discarding Wages of Pain is scary. Dude, I don't like this. I guess the Wages of Pain, though, is bad because he doesn't have the Stupefy. So this guy, instead of playing the Frigid Touches, is playing Treasure Troves and the Pack of Wonders. I can kind of see it. Alright, Draven in. In a point. Nicer. Pass. Pray we're about to counter this singularity. Pray we're about to counter it. We get so much tempo gain if we do. Okay, yeah. I don't like that. Cold shot repeated, yeah. Okay, opponent is digging for it. But these haven't been quick, which means he's either got it or he hasn't found it. Okay, opponent isn't fast slamming it, which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. We're gonna have to bluff this 2 now, by the way, for like the rest of the game. Maybe 4. Oh. Oh. Oh! Oh! Pew 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 pew! Pew pew! Pew pew pew! Pew 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 pew! Pew pew pew! Holy okay. Okay, okay. No, we're on the draw this game. This is game number 3. Welcome back, by the way, Waffles. Welcome back. Lovely to see you here. Pull Draven back. Slam Kaiser in. Gain a point, draw a card. Okay. Okay, not a terrible draw. Not a terrible draw. Not a great draw, not a terrible draw. How do we get wrecked? Oh, I thought you. Oh yeah, no, that was just me just tapping to be ahead. Learning a lot from your plays, hoping to learn more. Thank you so very much. I'm not the greatest, but I'm not the worst. I'm gonna try and do okay. Just figuring out how badly we can get blown out by Bellow's Breath in this spot. I guess we can't get fully blown out. We can play a high turner here, which will switch around Kaiser and this, and then we can play 1 over Zazfan here. I don't know if we need to. That's the thing. Yes. I think we play it. I think we play this. We have slightly blown our opponent out with the hard bargain. Because they went digging, but they have got an Ezreal on board, which I'm a little bit scared of. Oh god, they've seen all their seals, which is something that Bruno does to me. Yep. Something Bruno very much loves to do to me is slamming seals day by day. Wait, did I miss 2 runes? Wait a second. Confused. Wait. Oh, Brandon gets the conquer. I've never seen the client not give runes before. That's an interesting one. Anyway. Back of Wonders. Bounce it back. Do this. Yeah. Draw. This is smelling like a Brynhair turn. Reason is, our opponent, if they're going to hold up 4, they've exposed their Ezreal, which we've never seen them play more than 1 of. Which is potentially a way that they've been able to fit everything into their thing. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Opponent is going hard. I think they've given up on their Pack of Wonders. It's fine. They have got like infinite value. We'll do the first thing. Kai'Sa's always coming in here. Now, can they kill Kai'Sa with 2? Not to my knowledge. Kai'Sa is beyond that. We'll come in with Kai'Sa in for 2. 1, cool. Draw. What can our opponent have for 2? Basically Frigid Touch, but they can't even repeat it. So if they can't have Frigid Touch... I mean, I feel like I just want to develop anyway. So I feel like I'm fine doing this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're in here. Retreat. They're retreating him. Okay. It's a little sad for us. But it means we don't even have to put our... Yeah, we don't have to even put him in danger. So, Overzealous Fan in. Go to 5. High Turner. Switch around. 2. Play a Treasure Hunt. Yeah. Pass. We could have drawn a card. I don't know. It's interesting. The retreat is interesting. I don't know if I'm meant to play around retreat. Reach the Pain, yep. I mean, this is why I played the fan there. And I didn't play Draven there. No, it doesn't protect us from, like, Watcher plus Bellows Breath. Oh, Mind Splitter. Yep. And now I'm actually very happy I've got everything as I've done it. So we will be going to 6 points. Darius is gone. Hide all. Six for holding. Before we do anything, this is a game to 9 points. We're actually okay, because we will probably throw our Treasure Hunter in, but I want to see what our opponent's working with. 1, 2, 7. Mind Splitter 2. Christ. We only knew about one of these. It's almost... My initial thought is... let me just pull up my... Cool. So my initial thought... I need to just read Soul Gorger. When you play me, you may play a unit from your trash ignoring its energy cost. Yeah. Okay. Opponent doesn't have the power to have Bellows Breath. So... Huh. Okay, wait. Chat. I'm sorry. Deep turn here, because if we do this, we almost can guarantee winning the game. Right? The game. So, if we take the Watcher, our opponent just slams Soul Gorger, probably going for this. If we take Soul Gorger, our opponent basically is forced into Watcher. Now, our opponent is in that spot, so maybe we just take Fizz? Okay, so is it... Okay, so our opponent's going to be at 12 runes. This is... Sorry. So my thought process is either Ezreal, Fizz, or Watcher. If I take Ezreal, I guess if we take Ezreal, our opponent can still play the Ezreal and the Fizz. Then he has to play 8, which I'm kind of okay with. I have a Kai'Sa here. I mean, this is why I did this first. Kind of a rough hand to... I think this is bait for me to take. I think it's Ezreal. A bargain? No. I think I just... you know what? Maybe we just take the Soul Gorger. Sorry. If we take the Soul Gorger, our opponent basically is now fully committed to whatever they do. They don't have the Bellows Breath. Then they can't actually wipe our backboard. But then for that same reason, do we actually just take the Ezreal, which then forces them into that, and then they can't actually do that? Yeah, we take Ez. Yeah. We take the Ezreal, because it's the only way they can actually draw, unless they want to play the Fizz, and then they have to do that. So it's either we do Ezreal or Fizz. Ezreal only lets them dig 2 cards deeper. Fizz lets them dig 1, 2, 3, 4 cards deeper. Fizz is probably strictly better to take, so we take Fizz. Yeah, we take Fizz, we take Fizz. Alright, that was a tight one to figure out. We do a non-committal play with this. Now the question is, do we? With Overzealous Fan in hand, and we can absolutely play everything in our deck plus Darius next turn, with assuming we hit Mind Splitter, which was actually not a great draw, but it's not a bad draw. We probably should actually, maybe we could Kai'Sa with an Overzealous Fan, because we know our opponent doesn't have any removal. So on the play that they have no removal, or they're going to have to play Soul Gorger plus Wages of Pain? No, Soul Gorger plus Wages of Pain means we don't do that. Yeah. Treasure Hunter in. Token, gold, in. Go to 7. We can still play one of them here, and that's fine. Then it forces the Might to be used now, not later. It might even get us a hold in a wild situation. I don't think it will, but it might force him to misplay. So then I value Titana because it's 2 extra might. Pass. Alright. Alright. I think we can win, but like it really depends what our opponent draws here and how they want to play this turn. Because I think if we've played tight enough, we're good. If we haven't, I'm not sure. Alkai07. Lovely to have you on. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. All right, let me see. I'm gonna continue trying to figure out if I have a way of actually that's fine. Sort of expected it. But this is okay. This is okay. It's okay, we kind of expected this. It means they're not going to potentially contest us here. Which means Darius plus X card might just be 7 might our opponent just isn't expecting us to have. Now, if we can get Kai'Sa or Darius number 2, oh, they'll go on to first Darius, so it would have to be Darius number 3, actually. It would have to be Darius number 3, but that's actually super... That's something we can absolutely play towards. So we play the Ezreal. Yep. The Ezreal's out. Our opponent is at 9 runes. 9 runes. Count them. They are tapping. They drew Cold Shot for the turn. That's a little rough. Not gonna lie. But this now means our opponent is down to 9 runes, which means they can only realistically play Watcher plus Bellows Breath. Now, Watcher Bellows Breath would be fucking awful for us, but we tried to play in the sequence that would best reward us for this. This means at least, even if he accelerates Watcher in, we don't lose here. Or our opponent has to decide between taking here and taking here. So our opponent is actually forced into a spot where they have to make the decision now. Oh, wait, no, they can because of Ezreal. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Mind Splitter. Okay. Reveal the Darius. Darius is... 2 left. 7. I mean, get a point for holding. I mean... 5. Is he a good opponent? I mean, you'll know if it's not or anything. I don't know what you do for 2 unless you've got Frigid Touch. 7, 14, 15, 16, 17 the opponent is representing. We are representing a lot more than that. Oh my god, we're representing a lot more than that, so let's do that. Hello, hello, Liv. How are you? You must be busy. Oh god. Okay. Okay, they sent a Chaos Rune. Okay, so it's Rebuke. Rebuke targeting this. Sure. We've got 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 versus 17. 18 versus 17 on me. 7, 14, 15, 16, 17. 6, 10, 15, 16, 17. Yeah. GG's. The Ooh, hoo. That was a tight one. That was a tight one. GG's still. Alright, he's already left. He's already left. The opponent's left. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, let me not transition to that. Let me transition back over to deck list. +1 was winner. Alright, this is fine. I'm still not 100% sure on this list. I'm not gonna pretend. This is an interesting list. Highly transformational. I have my deep thoughts on that. Mithral, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Lovely to see you here too. Lovely to see you here. You're having afternoon. Oh. Oh. You know when you try something on your computer and you're like, hey, this shit should just work, and then it doesn't? And that's really annoying. Yeah, I'm in that spot. I try to use the Windows phone link thing just so I could like use my iPhone on my computer. Because I remember when I had a Mac, I had like the mirroring thing so I could use it. But yeah, it didn't work. So annoying. All right, we got a match. Ooh, a relatively well-ranked opponent. Means lots of points. I care about. I just want them. We're gonna keep playing this discard Draven. I'm not 100% sure. Thank you everybody for joining at the moment. We're probably going to be streaming for another hour or so, and then I have to go leave. But it's for a good reason, and we are actually going to be coming back for a second stream this evening. So don't worry. Make sure to hit that follow button. Reason being, we're going to open a box of Spirit Forge. I haven't actually opened up a single box of Spirit Forge yet, which I know feels a bit like a crime, but your boy has had busy, and the day that he was going to hopefully get it, shop was closed. You know? What's a boy to do? We're on the dice roll. Oh, good luck. Have fun. Right, let's mulligan. We'll get rid of one. Misfortune. I'm assuming Falling Star is dead in the water because this is going to be an Aurora deck. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. All right, so I'll play this. Draw for the turn. Play a Traveling Merchant, and then pass to our opponent. Yeah. This has to be Aurora, right, chat? Has to be. What are we looking for here? Oh. Okay, so I get my move trigger. Okay. So get move trigger. Yes. Yep. No, I still get move trigger. No. You can't stop a move trigger. Yeah. Oh. I mean, with this in mind that this is coming back, we probably don't want draw back into. Oh, I'm streaming the deck list. Oh no! Oh, you've missed things already, chat. I apologize. Turn 1 Traveling Merchant. He guts our Traveling Merchant. We discarded Spinning X, drew, and then we played 2. Bottom 2 cards was an extra Traveling Merchant and Falling Star. Our opponent played Stack Deck on their turn 1, held up Gust, played Gust, and now they've just Catalyst. So we're there, and they're holding up 1, so let's see if we can Traveling Merchant this time. Alright, so I'll do this one. I want to discard Rebuke, draw. Yes, and then Zolmorans. Discard. I don't feel like I want Hard Bargain, honestly, at this point. Draw. Alright, we'll go Treasure Hunter in. I get a token. I get a point. Play a stack deck now. This is fine. We're almost definitely playing this next turn. So I kind of like playing the Draven now. Our opponent goes to 9, so they're going to cast Aurora. Yeah. Maybe for this exact reason. Yeah, I'm just going to play the Draven. Do I ever not play the stack deck? Nah, I need to be super efficient with my mana. I mean, we're looking for this. I think the only cards we're alternatively looking for is like, yeah, Yeah. Maybe I. No. Splitter. Mind splitters. I'm. Mind splitter was very annoying, actually. How did I find the matches? Are you just playing in Matchmaker or on Discord? So how I find all of my matches? I really need to. Honestly, great question, because I keep getting asked this question. So I actually play explicitly. I love it when I play against good players and they get it. Hmm. Right, so we up to there. So I play in the Runes and Rift Discord server. That's the link for it. Yeah! Woo! Ninjas gets it. Ninjas gets it. Yep, yeah. Their MMR system is closest thing to rank we have at the moment. So it's like a really, really good place. There's a lovely judge community as well that's on there. So if you've got any judging questions, which is super nice. The other thing they do, which is super nice, is most, if not all, of the players that I've faced against at the moment are super chill. Okay. Yeah, you guys judge me absolutely. And my questionable plays. Hmm. How much do I develop here? I think I have to play this at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I want to play this as well, honestly speaking. Or do we just fight or flight it off? Nah, I want to win combat with this. So yeah, I just want to keep putting stuff on my back. Now you're more than welcome, and thank you for the follow, Astro. Appreciate it. Much love to you. But yeah, I will be. Ooh, okay, that's a bit spicy. I will be coming. I'll be leaving in about an hour or so, maybe an hour and a half. So I can go and collect a box, and then about an hour afterwards or so, I'll be back. More Riftbound. This time we'll be opening a box and hoping, because my Twitter feed is just showing me so many cool overnumbered cards, so much value. I know one person that opened an overnumbered Cinderella. Like, I would like value. No, it's not. No. I'm gonna manifest. We're gonna open an overnumber. It's gonna be good. In Origins, I opened an overnumber Kaiser, not signed, but Kaiser Legend. So, it's gonna happen. We're gonna get good. It's gonna be good. No, Hugo, no, don't do that. No. Don't put that energy out there. We're positivity here. We can't be doing that sort of shit here. I'll take the overnumber, Darius. That's okay. Well, thank you for the follow, Hugo. I appreciate it. Thinking. Our opponents only showed us. Let me double check. Misfortune signature spell. Is that 2 mana? Is it 2 runes? It's bullet time 2? Bullet time's 1. Pay any amount of that to deal that many at a battlefield. Okay. Is that all battlefields? All enemies. Hello, just filing some of the overnumbered seal. Oh my god. You guys are terrible. I appreciate it though. I mean, we're appreciating the idea that you guys are putting into the universe that I will get an overnumber. I'll do Traveling Merchant here first. Okay. Discard this. So our hope is to kill this. Is we're going to push back Mind Splitter, kill this Dead Bloom, right? I'm going to Titana to switch these two around. Hmm. 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 Uh, we're at 5. We've played 1 card, so I think we've kind of just got to fucking full send it in here with all of the team. Thinking. Question. Do I need to use the overzealous fan or not? So if our opponent has our own fight or flight, this is getting pushed back. Right, we have to use it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And then I'm going to fight or flight for 2 onto the Mind Split. And I mean, hey, 50 quid's 50 quid. I've never put my nose up at 50 quid before. Yep. I'm just confirming if I'm passing or not. Fight or flight, as we kind of assumed. So the fight or flight goes back, but he is still ready. So 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm bad. One should heal bad. We're gonna try and redeem this play. Yep. 2 hand, bottom, 1, 2. The hand, bottom. Get a gold from DRAVEN. This draw. Go to 6 points. The deck has, like, not a great Kai'Sa matchup. I think my build, which is a bit bigger, has a slightly better one in my experience. This discard-heavy version, I think, has a worse matchup. Has actually a way worse matchup. I would not be a fan of doing it. I think I showed it to him. It's not going to be good. I've been wrecked against Draven Control playing Kai'Sa as both Draven Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai is struggling. I'm not gonna lie. Rek'Sai is probably not the greatest of decks at the moment in the meta. It's just kind of missing like efficient removal creatures. What Rek'Sai really wants to have is the ability to play a unit that would be able to bounce itself or sacrifice itself and then have a way of repurposing it back around, honestly speaking. That's fine. I don't like when the opponent goes, I don't think you will like this one. It's a bullet time. We can feel it. Now, it depends on how much they want to cycle here. To be honest, I need someone in the UK and EU to help ship me cards in the US. TCG play is crazy high right now. Yeah, I mean, it's the same with EU at the moment. Well, actually, I thought card prices would be way higher. Oh god. Bro. Second Dazzling Aurora. Hits. Okay, Volibear. Probably should have moved my Draven, my Darius back, honestly speaking. Alright, I got a 7. I don't think we can stop that battlefield. So, what's our play, ladies and gentlemen? You know what our play is? Cry. But we know our opponent hasn't. It's, I don't know. Reveal all, and then we'll group this to our Draven. Hmm. 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 I just reread the Volibear. Hmm. 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 Maybe we just do this. Okay. Wait. Can we actually maybe fight through all of this bullshit? So we rebuke the bear back to hand, because he can't play it next turn. What do we do then? I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. Because we only have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? 13. 13. There's less than what our opponent is presenting. Okay. No. I figured it out. I figured it out. So we rebuke this. 1, 2. This 2. Volibear is that. I then get to move everybody. Actually, we leave one overzealous fan here. And actually, we leave this. Yeah, we stay like this. Happy with that. And then I go Isa. And we pass. I decided not to move this. But thank you, Scavenger. Thank you. I was double checking if I did or didn't want to move. I was trying to figure out. So the idea is that the reason I don't want to move is because of Dead Bloom. So if our opponent, when they inevitably hit a Dead Bloom Predator off of the Dazzling Aurora, we're more than happy to pay 1 to win the combat still, to then put it back. I didn't accelerate the Kaiser. I just played for 4. He's just chilling in the back line. I paid 5? Did I? The other reason I wanted to do it this way around is because we want to play around our opponent hitting exactly. Card names are hard. So we know our opponent's got a Volibear in hand, which is glutted a little bit. I assume our opponent has a Mind Splitter in hand, but that's fine. Gusting the Overzealous Fan. Okay. Oh, wait, no. And. I had 9 runes? Oh, hold up. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Appreciate that, Hugo. All right. Good luck at the post office. Hope things go all right. Um, how are we doing this? Oh, yeah. Just gave it going, King. Yep. We can't stop that. Hilariously. I don't think it's worth us stopping that. Because we know we can, we'd much rather win combat, and I don't think using the fight or flight here is the correct thing. Maybe it is. Maybe we're mena push. The problem is I know our opponent probably just has another Dead Bloom Predator in hand, if they're completely out of the things. Maybe though, because for that exact reason, if we think our opponent has a Mind Splitter, we're gonna actually push this back. Yeah, that was me getting punished. Yeah, I probably should have just used this, because if I use this, then yeah, probably, maybe. I don't know. When you're not playing your main one and you're just trying other builds, it's always interesting. I mean, I could have fight or flighted my unit back if I really wanted to. If I push this back... Oh my god, okay, so the final one they had played like the worst way possible. What, just the fight or flight? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it was. Maybe it quite possibly was the worst play possible. Hide all. Shuffle. I think it was the worst play possible. I think asking them to have the Mind Splitter is not a terrible thing. We know he can't play the Volley Bear. We know he's got the Dead Bloom, which is more what I was playing towards. No, he's got Shovel. Yeah, feel free. Feel free to ask about Fiora. I've played a tiny bit of the deck. I'm by no means an expert though. 7, 15. Oh yeah, one shovel I'm cooked. I'm pretty sure our opponent has a shovel in hand. So we got 6. So we can match it with the Kaiser. Probably got to accelerate out this Kaiser. Do we accelerate out the Kaiser? I'm trying to think what we're looking for here now. I think we'll go in with everybody. Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. We kind of need this Darius to do something. But we can't do that if we want to do this. Oy. If you play a format unit to War Camp, can I tap my legend or it enters in Mighty if I move it? No. You have to move it there. Yeah. It's exactly what Savage is saying. You have to move it there so then it becomes a 5-might unit. Okay. Our opponent is speech playing us, but I think we're already dead and we don't even know it. I mean, I'll just do it for funsies. Body. Uh, oh wait. You ever get yourself in a situation where you feel like you probably lost like 3 turns ago, but now you're just kind of like going through the motions? This is a spot where if I was in regionals, I've already scooped. What does our opponent want to kill? Been killed Draven, Merchant, Darius? Alright. And I get that, this, and this. Do we just... I don't know, man. I think we're just dead. I actually think we're just giga cooked. Do we play Overzealous Fan, or do we just hold against the odds? I think we're cooked regardless. No, because we're sadly doing Aspirant's Climb. Great question. Great question. Aspirant's Climb is kind of... It's one of these spots where we might have been able to win. Just telling my opponent I don't think I have any outs outside of maybe they DC. I think that's the only way I win. Yeah, just gonna repeat so everybody new to the chat knows. That's like the worst card. Sorry about that cough. Still recovering from I think I know what's about to happen. Okay, yeah. Alright, yep. Okay. Him too. Alright, our opponent has us like dead to rights in like 50 different ways. He told us they were a gentleman and told us, and it didn't matter. Right. Alright, Rebuke. We don't want Piercing Light. Mind Splitter, Hard Bargain, Raven, because it's funny. Thermal Beam, because if we hit it, it's great. Someone against the odds. Odds actually dead in this matchup. I think Edge of Night, honestly, is low-key giga dead in this match. I'm trying to think. Also, quick question to chat, as there's a few of you here at the moment. I've been doing some thinking about content creation, because that's an important thing I think about, because I love this game Riftbound at the moment. A series that a former pro player, now returning pro player, Firebat used to do for Hearthstone was a thing called Deck Doctor. I'm pretty familiar with helping people building decks and improving their decks. That's actually right. Falling Star's the final card we want out. Yeah, we don't want any of our removal. Is or are people interested in doing a series like Deck Doctor where I would load up a stream and then for like 20, probably like 40 to 50 minutes, I take deck suggestions. You guys give me your wacky ideas, especially over the coming months with more sets coming out. I give you my suggestions on how I would help improve the deck. Completely free. Like, this is just a thing where the community just send me deck lists. I then look at it back, and then we try and have some fun with it, and then I produce that into a little nice condensed 10-minute, 15-minute YouTube video. What are people's thoughts on that one? Normally, I would want to side out all of the scrap heaps, but I just don't think against this guy I can do that. I just want as much filtering as possible. Maybe assembly rig, but I feel like it's just giga slow. Yeah, I think we've just got to be lucky and go fast. I mean, it doesn't matter what our opponent has got here. I'd be very interested. I feel like my mechanical play is like 8 out of 10, but my deck building is like 2 out of 10. Like, you've given me a list, I compile it well, but ask me to build a legend, it's awful. See, I'm pretty good at like assisting people with like taking a direction. I've been helping I've helped a Jax player like refine a list and kind of give them alternative angles. I've definitely like played more into that. One of my specialities in Magic the Gathering was actually mana base optimization. Obviously, that's not really a thing here, but it's still important to like consider the rune optimization, as well as also just like figuring out the core identity of somebody's build. So I would probably do it through like I'd probably have like a Google forum, so people could like give me yep. Right. Alright, we need this. We don't need Spinning Axe. The matchup seems pretty impossible. It's pretty rough without a bunch of 2-drops and praying that we get there and they don't have a Gust. That's basically it. I mean, we almost, if it wasn't for an Aspirant's Climb, we might have gotten there. So, yeah. Good luck. Alright, 1, 2. Treasure Hunter, draw for turn. You come from non-mana guys, so it's weird. Interesting. I mean, obviously, Hearthstone historically was not that where I'm getting it from, but I'm just like trying to think of like things that people aren't doing, and I don't want to do like the same content that's already being done by like 13 to 14 other people. I think there are some people that are very good at also doing like highly like competitive, super deep dives, and I think they're like, you've got like the Riftbound, no, the Legend of Runeterra former world champion. Where he's like really good at like just playing almost perfectly, right? Whereas like I'm like, yeah, I could probably play pretty well, but like I don't think every matchup is like impossible. I think I want to stack deck first because we're going to look to Traveling Merchant regardless, so we can try and get rid of that's free. We want Mind Splitter. We need Mind Splitter, honestly speaking. It's either we do this or do this, and I kind of want to make sure we can try and do this combo next turn. The extra gold isn't something we desperately need, is my thought process. Pass. Oh yeah, he's definitely one of the best on the ladder. I've played him, I think, once before. Super nice guy. Super nice guy. But I mean, hey, sometimes you just need a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill, and praying that the opponents don't go. Him doing cold shot cycling actually represents his hand is actually kind of poo. Okay. He gets 2. He's basically done a whole turn to do nothing. Huge turn for us. Massive win. Actually, humongous win for us. Because Because now we're probably going to get a chance to play Mind Splitter because our opponent won't be able to do anything. I guess Trojan Guy is safe anyway because of the matchup specific. Yes, yeah. And because of Reaver's Rope, we're just like never worried about him there. Go to 1. Cycle back. Get a gold. Thinking. We're going to do this into this. I'm going to just float. Visible no one. Oh, actually, I mean, I should do this the correct way. Do this. Yeah, so he comes back to hand, and then I do the discard. Oh, good. I draw. Deep thought, cause now we can still Kaiser accelerated so we don't lose point tempo. I think is far more important. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This in cycle gold. We had to cycle 1 of the gold. Draw Kaiser. Draw. Oh, okay. If you counter a spell that has the power cost, does your opponent still recycle for power? Yes, they still have to power. Yeah, so you still have to pay for the card itself. You don't get around that regardless of that. Here. Point. Okay, so our opponent's actually going to go at Italy. Let's think. I think we just have to slam this. We'll pull Kaiser back, slam the Mind Splitter. 1, and then... yeah, we're gonna take the Aurora. You got it. Okay. We got the hand, so double Mind Splitter. Oh, we got there. I'm just gonna this. Get a gold token. You wanna do the scrap heap? Scrap heap? Not too surprising. Have a look at that. Our opponent has now played. They 1000% hid the fight or flight. We'll stack deck. Try and find a Darius. We found the Darius. 2 hands. All at the bottom. Five. In toggle count. 7. Come in with both. Then wait. Tank just for a split second. Just to make sure I don't punt something here. The opponent fights or flights, we then fight or flight, move that guy back. And then we always... If they push that back, that's fine. If they push this back, that's also fine. We win this. Yep, we thumbs it up. Our opponent knows we have a fight or flight in hand. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Doing... Sure. Fine. Huh. Draw. 6. Push on to in. Token. Draw. Cycle. This. 7. Thinking. Is there ever a reason to, like, hide our tie turner? Alright, I'm just tanking. We know they've got bullet time, right? So if we can bullet times move over, but then our opponent can always just do the thing anyway. Then our opponent probably just loses it. But yeah, if we just do this. Yep. Do I do anything? We know they've got 2 mystery cards in hand. I think I'm actually okay with it. Nah, all good. We're okay with that. Ah, bye-bye, Kaiser. No way this Kaiser's getting played. Let me read bullet time again. Pay any amount of power to deal that much damage to all enemy units at a battlefield. Do I just switch? Alright, Kaiser's gone. So I'm going to then... all... Hi, Turner. Hi, Turner. I'm gonna switch with Kaiser. Now I thumbs up. Now I'm representing a trade. For the time one. We're gonna do this. Yeah. Yep. Yep. What am I missing? Ah. All right. So how do we not lose? How do we win? Let me just figure this out, chat. Sorry. I've been looking at bullet time. I've not actually been paying attention to you. I know. I'm the worst father. I know. Don't tell your mother. Maybe you do. I don't know. Right. So 5, 6, 7. So we can kill the Mind Splitter or we force him to bounce it. I think I just do this first, right? My turn might be. Oh, Rebuke is just it, right? Yeah. Right? Because we can just Rebuke, get rid of it. Yeah. Go in. Do. Rebuke it. Cool. All right. Game number 3 versus one of the better players in the rank ladder, which also means he's probably one of the better players in the world. So if we can win this one, we might pretend to say we know what we're doing. Edge of Night is kind of garbo, as is Falling Star, as is Against the Odds. That was what we were doing, I think. I think that's what we've been doing. I don't feel like we want anything else. This is garbage. This is too slow. This doesn't do anything in most spots. Falling Star is bad, as is. Yep. All right. All right, chat. We're gonna play for another. What's the time? It's 4:30 UK time. We're gonna play for one more hour, and then I'm gonna have to make a move, and then we're gonna be coming back. So if you want to see me open a box, I'll be doing that in about 2 to 3 hours. I've just got to simply go collect it. Otherwise, I appreciate all of you for watching. Oh my god, this is what we're doing. Oh. Alright. Our opponent is going first. I don't know what I do here. Let me show you what my girl can do. I really don't want to see what she can do. I am terrified. Okay, yep. Oh god. Okay. 5. I mean, we stack deck first. God, double obelisk games are always the weirdest fucking things in the world to do. This? I don't know, man. Darius is pretty good. I don't know what I'm doing these next few turns. Shit. I mean, we're hopefully doing this. Our opponent is going to be at 8 runes next turn. Jesus Christ. Okay, at least our opponent is time walking themselves, runes wise. They're not going straight for Aurora. Hope. Hope says, man, I've been reading the rulebook all day about exactly when shield and assault buff get applied, and it's confusing as fuck. Yeah! Yeah. I would like to say they're not, but yeah. Why? What's the reason though? I'm interested, Hope, for the reason that you've you get it. I mean, shield normally happens when you're assigning, but assault happens as the unit is attacking. From how I understand it works. Does my oversatisfying get to go? Bag. Oh my god. Never. Lol. Go here. Oh god. Oh jeez. It's gonna be one of those games, I feel. Back deck. When exactly does assignment happen? Once both players have passed priority. So you see where my opponent goes here, and I go thumbs up first, and then he goes thumbs up. So basically, once both players like thumbs up, please no. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where's my crying? Where's cry? uh, 3. Pull back. Oh, that's crazy if this guy actually got his second Aurora. No way! No shot you did. That's crazy. Oh my god. No. Oh, man. My opponent's saying in the chat, I mean, it could be worse. I could have the third one right now. Can you imagine that? Oh my god, he's got it all. Oh my god. What a crazy game. What a crazy game. I appreciate it. He's saying he's gonna gamble, chat. I'm gonna throw the link in now because I think the game's already over. Mind, please. Let's see. Let's see. He's asked me. He's asked me if I can call it. Let's see. Oh, I would scoop. I would scoop, but me and the opponent are having fun. Me and the opponent are having fun. In a tournament, I would absolutely scoop. Oh, I called it. I called it. I called it. Chat, I called it. I've called it. It's in the chat. It's in the chat. Let me hide my face for a split second. Let me hide my face. Is this it? Yeah, there we go. You just have to believe. I know, right? Where is it? Yeah, so he called it. I called for mind, please, and then he did it. Oh my god. All right, reveal all. Oh. Oh. Oh man, what a game. What a game. We've thrown the chat in. What does scooping mean? It means conceding. Yeah. Yeah, we're preemptively scooping. I would I can't even play it! Look what I just got! I bet you do. I believe, man. I believe my opponent will get it. This is a funny game, bro. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Yeah. You can have yours. Oh, wait. Lol. I didn't even realize he gave it to me. Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. I mean, I'm just gonna play this here, play this here. Bet, please? he just complimented me on the speech play. Our opponent just revealed the hand, assuming I could rip something. I go, well, no. Oh my god, that's so funny. Holy shit, I'm in love with this game. I mean, this game's over. This game's like giga over. Our opponent played like Dazzling Aurora on turn 2. So like we turn 2? Turn 3. They did the Dazzling Aurora turn 3, had 1. You play dirty, I play dirty. Okay. Our opponent is gonna absolutely wrangle me. I joined the stream to see your hand. I don't blame you, bro. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. You can see it. I'll fine. I'll play with a hand revealed. That's fine. I don't think I win this one. Respect for you showing me the Dazzling Aurora and slamming the Dazzling Aurora. I want to see Bear into Mind Splitter. Bear into Mind Splitter, assuming you have Bear still. If it's not, I want to go double Mind Splitter. Let's see. Double mind is cringe. I want the double mind to be cringe. I want it. Wait. We're holding. Hold chat. Let me give you some. Okay. All right. Oh, that's a dick move. We're always gonna do the smart thing because we learned this. We'll do this. Get rid of this. Go here. All right. Trigger DRAVEN draw. Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He can take this. He can take this. I know you're watching. It's fine. Bargain is fire. I mean, it is. It kind of is. All right, Mind Splitter. Okay. Mind Splitter again, so we can get a double hold. No! He's gonna make us lose our guy! He's gonna force me to use my fan! Maybe I trade? Nah, I never trade. Trade? Never trade. Never trade? Yeah, so mine's gone. We both know this. We both know this is gone. And then I've got to do this. No, wait. Jesus Christ. Ping that. I guess I do the Fury Ring because it doesn't matter at this point. Trigger DRAVEN draw. Alright, we go to 6. I don't know, man. This game's so over. The fat lady is singing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. GG's. Oh. Oh. That was a blast of a game. Our opponent, Loki, did kind of dominate us. All right, chat. That was a little bit of a one of those games where it's like game 1. I think if we're not on Aspirant's Climb, I actually think we have a pretty decent shot. I don't know if I maybe misplayed. I mean, we are trying the discard build out, right? We are playing the discard build, which I don't think is favored. I think my actual normal, traditional, more mid-rangey build is a lot more favored. I think part of that was where we didn't really get to do too much. It's just one of those spots where I kind of think if we had slightly better sequencing, we're probably in a better spot. But yeah, it's just one of those things, right? It's just one of those things. We'll probably get one more game in. One more game before I have to go and grab a box. It'll take me about an hour, and then we're gonna come back and stream, and I'll stream my box opening and maybe play another game. But how is everybody doing? How is everybody doing in chat? Make sure you hit that follow button if you want to see the box opening stream. Because we will be doing that. Yo, my dude, thank you so much. Those games were fire. I'm gonna give you a follow back in case you have a stream. Those games were fired, my dude. Such good fun. I had so much fun playing those games. Game 1 felt really close, I think, with the Aspirant's Climb. I think I made, like... I think if I go back and watch it, I think I made one punt. I think I might have made a punt. Game 2, obviously, you kind of bricked and I absolutely, smashed it again. And then game 3 was the double ramp, and it kind of favors you massively. Great times, my dude. Gotta run again sometimes. Absolutely. Yeah. 1000%. I would love to play against you again. Even off the ladder. Like, super up for that. I think it's super important sometimes to just grind a bunch of, like, game 1s and then some post-Cybele games, or, like, all back-to-back, just so you really, like, learn the matchup both sides. And I'd actually play my normal one. So I'm actually testing a discard Draven build where it plays Scrap Heap and Merchant in the main, which I don't normally do. I normally play the more traditional, slightly bigger mid-range one. Ooh, we are in queue. Oh, shit. Shit. Are we ready? Ooh. Oh, ignore. Oh, God. Oh, we're still in the match. Oh, ignore. Yeah, disconnect. Bye. Oh. Oh, okay, they sent the code. Our opponent has sent the code. Alright, we'll connect to this one. You misplayed game one. Should have discarded volley from hand, then shoveled him. Oh, shit, yeah. That would have absolutely been the play. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Especially when you know I've already, like, rebuked him. Because that's why I rebuked him, because I knew you could never cast him again. Yeah, it's really good as a one-of in it. Absolutely. Absolutely killer card in the matchup. Ooh, Draven Mirror. Draven Mirror, ladies and gentlemen. Well, man, I've got a few messages. Chat, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, our opponent is on full traditional builds. The only interesting about doing this is because needs something to put me to sleep. Opponent rolled a 15 and we rolled a 2. Yep. Good. Fuck. What are my realistic goals for Bologna? Day 2. Day 2 is a realistic goal. I have day 2'd in a bunch of other card games, so I think it's a super realistic thing for me to go towards. Beyond that, we'll see. We'll see. I think I'm a good enough player to actually also just day 2. So I don't think it's like super out of my wheelhouse to do that. What was a bad matchup with this Draven? Interesting. What do I think a bad matchup is? I think an objective bad matchup is probably, what was it? Let me just figure out how fucked we are now. Pretty fucked. Pretty fucked, chat. We're gonna have to probably discard the Scrap Heap. Play the Scrap Heap just to do something, just to feel something. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Aurelia. I think Aurelia is slightly favored. The Aurora matchup is like one of those matchups where it's like one of those things where it's like it feels like it should be better. But you really need to see a lot of the Kaisers and everything else in the deck and the Dariuses. God, our opponent getting so much tempo here. Let me have a quick look at my peak performance, because I actually am writing all of this down with the idea that I can actually put all of this into a deck guide so I can write all of it post Bologna. Our opponent just went 6-0 go. I mean, that means we have to just slam Mind Splitter. Okay. Yep. 1 second. I will reply to you, chat. I'm just doing the early turns of Draven, which is normally which is always pretty quick. Alright, we're gonna get blown out, but we might as well take the Rebuke, because I think we get more blown out by that card at the moment. Rebuke. We'll cross that off. The opponent has stacked deck. There's Angle Shot, which I think is a card you shouldn't play anymore. So we will go in with Draven. So we now have got that off. Let me find it. Where's my peak performance Draven? My decks. Peak performance drain. So I think control Ezreal, Kai'Sa, big control Kai'Sa. Yep. This. Maybe look to have done one of these. Not too worried about. We're gonna cycle this. Attacker, defender, I will up. 6. Force the fight or flight. Didn't like doing that, but we have to do that. What other? To be honest, it's Kai'Sa, big Ezreal control, Aurora. Basically, any decks that can go bigger than us and they play some form of removal. Normally the blue-based removal is pretty good. I don't think Victor's very good as a deck objectively, and also there's a lot of ways of triggering the draw. I think if you want to play Victor, you have to play the more traditional like tempo build of Victor, where you actually play units. I think the full spell one is actually objectively bad. I've beaten that deck a few times. When you high roll and you get your gear thing with the Jace, fucking awesome. Just play a bunch of other units at that point. That's my opinion. Oh, super overrated. Super overrated. What other TCGs did I play? I'm so interested in hearing a background player. So I played Magic the Gathering for 2 decades. I played Pokemon when the Pokemon boom because I was like a baby when that stuff came out. So I played that, and then I played Yu-Gi-Oh! My dad once played. My dad was a Magic the Gathering UK #1 for a period of time when the ELO system. So we're going back to like the 90s here. He played on the Pro Tour and stuff. And I did. So I learned how to play Magic the Gathering. I cashed my first ever Grand Prix in Manchester. You can double check the MTG ELO project. I've had a bunch of cash placements in a lot of other spots. So I absolutely think I have the ability to do this. Mind splitter in. Our opponent is going to switcheroo. You have to tap to get rid of 2. Okay. What it? Okay, so I'm gonna do this one. This one. So I draw. I get to discard 2. Get a point. So I've almost made several Grand Prix. I've almost made 1 Grand Prix top 8. I've qualified for a Star City Games Invitational playing Affinity, and Affinity as a modern deck in 2018, 2017, I helped pioneer Death Shadow before Death Shadow was a big thing in Modern for about that summer. I think that was 2016, 2017 summer. And I was definitely one of the best Affinity players in the world. I think I've got a VOD on my Twitch where I was randomly, around that era, where I went 5-0 with Affinity. Because it was like my favorite deck. So like I am a long-term Magic the Gathering player. Done some casting. Love Magic the Gathering as like a concept of a game. But sadly, just things haven't really worked out in the direction of competitive, especially if you're not in the United. Which is sad because I love the game. I really love the game. It just, yeah, the game's just not what it used to be, you know? I think I have to do this. Like, kill this, no, this has got Mind Splittered, so this thing is massive at the moment. We could just kill the Draven, but then we don't really get much. We will just Overzealous Fan push it back. But we can at least play these 2. I think we have to do this. Do you want to kill it or do you want to bounce it? Do we want our opponent to go to 6 points or 5 points? Thinking. We don't care. There's a good chance we're going to probably like DRAVEN, Spinning Axe, or we might even fight or flight, push back. So yeah. That's why I think day 2ing, I've got a buy, so it's basically 5 and 2. I've done that in my sleep. I've done that on stream versus like bad decks. I think that's a super thing, easy to do. No, that's super easy. That's definitely the wrong mentality to say. I believe it's within my grasp when I am locked the fuck in, trying to play my best. I think that's what I can do. Beyond that, we'll have to see. Okay, that's a Darius plus Spinning Axe onto the Darius. That's rough. That's really bad. That was probably the worst thing. That was probably the worst. I don't think we can play around that with 3 cards in hand. No, 2 cards in hand. Hmm. Hmm. And I'd be happy. I'd be super happy if I can do that. Beyond that, I don't know. It's literally, I will probably take it day by day as that goes. We can kill this and the Spinning Axe. Do we do it? 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we've got to do this. So we just do this up to cycle 2. Offer the trade. Yep, yeah, that's fine. Can't let the opponent do anything else. Oh, yeah, we scored a point. Yep. Thank you, chat. Thank you. You're right. You're right. You are all correct. I'm trying to think if we keep up this hard bargain or not. Do we keep up hard bargain or, fan, mind, or hide effort? I'd rather just trade. So I can keep the fight or flight. But then I guess if I'm keeping the fight or flight, I'm just playing Titana. Wait, Titana switch places with the Draven? Nah, I'm just gonna play it because it's a May. I'm just gonna play it and then pass. We're not gonna switch points. Not switch places. Ban on mind or hide would have stopped the Darius. Yes. Oh no, sorry. Sorry, Snacks. I misread your one. Also, Kit, rather. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And Loots, if I missed you as well. And Onside. Oh, you are my other player in the other game. So we thank you very much for the follows. We're gonna have to fight. Actually, wait, no. Yeah. You get that. Okay. We got a 4. Our opponent has played all Final Flights. I'm trying to remember. 1, 2, 3. Switcheroo's gone. Okay. Not playing that here is huge for us. Okay. Go to 4. So they don't have enough to stop the Draven coming back and doing the thing. Now, do we have a better way of doing this? We could Darius called shot. That would be 7, 8, 9. He drew 2 for Kaiser and for point because he's at 7. Good question. Good question. But yeah, he did actually get to draw those. That's why I was considering the fight or flight. Do we fight or flight pull back, or do we draw Darius? I think we Darius to just continue pushing board. Do we have a different line? If we fight or flight pull back, go in, we still go to 5. We get to hold up rebuke plus hard bargain. Yeah, I think we've got to. I click the fucking arrow. I guess I've got to, yeah, okay. Draw 5. Do we put Titana in here? Oi, 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 oi. This is a tight match. This is a tight match, chat. I'm thinking. I was meant to reply to some messages on my phone, and now I'm just locked the fuck in. I think we have to hold up the rebuke plus this. Do we ever play this? Why is Draven 9 might? Oh yeah, he's definitely not 9 might. 4. Some messages on phone. Huh? Yeah, yes. All right. What? Wow. I'm sorry, Liv. Okay, Liv messaged me, and I have to reply, but I also haven't, and I keep saying it out loud, so I'm at least acknowledging my fault. Yeah. I think my opponent realized. He still wanted to bounce it back because he still has to do the defend trigger before I do the attack trigger. We just pass. Our opponent can't win, in theory, as long as Draven is on here. Oh god, if he plays another Draven, that's bad. No, Darius is actually fine because we got the rebuke. Okay, our opponent's thinking. I can look at my messages. Oh. That game? Yep. No, okay. Yep. We could have... The problem is I really want an extra rune snack, so I'm kind of doing the play which sort of puts us in the spot where the hope is our opponent doesn't find the fight or flight or rebuke. And they've already played 2 fight or flights and 1 rebuke has been discarded. So the hope that I'm doing here is they don't have that other shit. So I'm kind of playing the really risky line that we actually get to go to 8 runes, which is a massive difference compared to the idea of doing this. I'm not going to pass here, but we are going to have to do this now. So because of my misplay, we are going to have to do 9. Okay, so we lose regardless of this sequence. Okay, yeah, alright, GG's. GG's. Now I hear what you're saying. I totally hear what you're saying, Snack. We don't beat the ride the wind. Oh no, we beat the ride. We don't mind the ride the wind. It's if they have to follow up, right? And like, We were basically playing to like a 1 of, maybe a 2 of, and they had it. Eh. They had an alternative sequence, but you don't really play around that when hand sizes are weird like that. I don't even know what the fuck I want here. I don't like against the odds in the DRAVEN mirror. Like, someone needs to give me a good reason why we do that. One second, chat. 1 second. Do I want anything else? Do you think we want anything else? This is not this. A hard bargain, maybe? I don't think the hard bargain's really what we want. I don't mind 1 hard bargain. Yeah, I think 1 hard bargain's fine. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ooh, just thinking. I'll take the draw. I'll take the... You know what? Fuck it. I'll take the play. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll just... I don't really like taking the play, but I'm playing discard, right? So I'm not a huge fan. I'm honestly glad I tried this build. Not a fan of it. Not a fan. Okay. Okay, get a point. I think we just play Kaiser, and then we pass. This thing. Jump. Comes. We have to do this. I don't like doing this, but this is what we gotta do in this situation. Okay. Kaiser dead. You think they ever play around the double fat this? They play around it? That's nutty. There's no way they play around that normally. Nah, fuck off. Are you a stream sniper? Hello? Fuck off that you play around overzealous fan coming into DRAVEN. Nah, chat. Nah. Something feels a little sus there. Something feels a little bit suspicious. Well. Something doesn't feel right. Well, if you're stream sniping me, I'm gonna look at your hand. Skill diff? I mean, maybe they are more of a powerful wizard than me. Maybe. We'll be able to figure it out. We'll figure this out. We take Kaiser. Okay. No more Kaiser. It could be. I think we could be better. I don't know. Maybe I was going to play the Mind Splitter. See, I was considering, do I play? I'm gonna. You know what? We're gonna keep doing this for a little bit. Oh God, excuse me. We're absolutely gonna do the exact. Well, do I even have to now? No, I can just slam Mind Splitter in. See what our opponent does. Our opponent, we have. Okay, they moved the Overzealous fan, and then that's there. That's fine. Come some more up for these. Our opponent has 2 mystery cards. 3 mystery cards. Yeah, 2 mystery cards. Our opponent is tapping. Stack deck is now gone. They have 2 mystery cards. I did consider the stack deck, but I think Kaiser is just a strictly better card in every aspect at this point in the game state. Okay, so they are full committing to protecting the Draven here on the Reaver's Row. Okay, so that's maybe the switcheroo, which means we're going in with the Overzealous fan. So this could be hidden here, and then they've played this. So they've got a mystery of cards. The smart thing to do, Overzealous fan, I'm missing up. The Tide Turner. Fine. Okay. We've passed the attacker defender stage. One second. I think. Yeah, we'll cast a X. I don't believe you can trigger fan. Unit. Can I attach it? Do it again. Five. Raven draw. 3. Now, what can we do here? Not a lot we can do. We are going to have to do our spinning axe or we're going to lose it. We have to do this onto here. Let's stack deck. I'm not a huge fan that we've had to cycle a lot of runes this turn. I'll put this into hand for later turns, hopefully getting to it. But we'll play the Treasure Hunter. I don't think we can go onto here, so we... How useful are you finding the... Go back, DRAVEN. This is like the first time I've seen him. Genuinely the first time I've seen him. It's a card I like to nanny. Don't really think I care for him too much in this deck. I'm not gonna lie. It just seemed like the kind of card I would rather play than like a lot of the other sideboard cards. Okay, here comes a Mind Splitter. Well, goodbye Mind Splitter. My opponent is gonna take that out of my hand. It's like 5 points, he becomes an 8, so he really leaves a lot of breakpoints to survive removal. That's true. That is true. I think it just also comes into a spot. I think the problem with him is Okay, so that's the switcheroo. Okay, so my opponent is going for a hold strat. We got a 4. What do we want to do here? I think we're in a really sticky spot. I think this card is switcheroo, which means if we come in, he just goes, okay, not going to pull anything back. Overzealous fan switches with this. I don't have a rebuke to then get rid of whatever he switcheroo, so then we're in a weird spot. We can play this, which does okay here. We could go for the full hold here. I don't actually think I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad idea that we just try and reinforce here. Now the question is, do we play Kaiser, Draven, or Mind Splitter? Probably Draven, honestly speaking. I think we play Draven to our base. Four, five, six. We're definitely in a weird spot that I'm not happy about, chat. Don't get it twisted. Okay, so opponent always had this. We're gonna do this with this. Okay, then I'm gonna do this. Should just always give me the trigger. Like, I don't know what you're doing. You're going way too fast, mate. You need to go past triggers. Our opponent is going way too fast, and I feel like is doing something a little suspicious. But whatever. Was I meant to play this here as well because of the switcheroo? Oh. Sure. Oh, just GG's this guy. I'm gonna just GG's this guy. Just think what to go down games. All right, let's. I'm gonna GG's this guy. All right. You would. I don't even know what song I've got playing in the background, but I'm absolutely bouncing along to it. You ever get that where you're just like not even sure what you're listening to, and then you're just like, ah, this is a banger. I'm fucking with this. Wise. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Right. Right, chat. Right, chat. What's the time? Right. I actually said at basically 4:30 that I was probably going to go. I am going to go. But remember, chat, I'm going to be back in about an hour or so, because I'm going to have to go off to the game shop and go and pick up my box that I pre-ordered, that I was meant to pick up on Friday, but they couldn't because they weren't open, because they had to close because of an emergency of them building another shop, which is great. We love it when local game shops absolutely open more places. We just want to get our product, and we got a little bit cucked, but it's okay, because we're getting it today. Couldn't do it over the weekend because romantic plans, and then being helpful to friends and stuff plans. And then before I knew it, I couldn't do anything. But hey, that's just how it goes. What am I hoping to find in the box, or have I, or do I have? I've basically done some pre-release, and that's it. I'd like spinning axes because I'm going to be playing DRAVEN, so that's really what we're looking for, Packer. But otherwise, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'd love an overnumbered. Chat was funneling that I was going to get an overnumbered seal. I would like an overnumbered Irelia, but we'll see. You know, we'll just see. We'll just see. I don't actually have any cards at the moment. But this is the deck we've been playing today. What's my thoughts on it just before I do disappear, because I won't be coming back and playing this deck. It's a fine deck. It really struggles with the top end. I really wish I had more top end. Not a huge fan of the scrap heap package. It felt like it was super clunky as opposed to when it was with it in Annie. I really wish I was playing like an extra Falling Star for some matchups. The 3 Fight or Flight was nice with the 2 Rebuke, but I kind of do a very similar thing already in my normal, my peak performance DRAVEN deck, which if you've seen before, you already know that we run the full 3 Rebukes, and we're only playing 2 Fight or Flight, but then we do get to play Ride the Wind, which can be a big difference maker in some spots. So there was like some pros and cons. It seems a little bit value orientated, which I don't really know in the meta if that's really what you need at this moment in time, but there was some cool things. Our opponents were wonderful today. I actually thoroughly enjoyed playing against all of our opponents today. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, who else is streaming Riftbound right? Who's doing Rift? Let's go to Riftbound tab. Oh, and #1 on the tab for English. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming out. Much love and much appreciation. We got a box opening. Someone's doing a box opening. So what we'll do is we're going to send the love over to them, opening a box. And then I'll be back in an hour or two with my own box opening. Yeah, we're gonna actually raid them. We're actually gonna go give them the love, give them the raid. But thank you, everybody, for jumping in over here. We're gonna go over and raid Batskin. Names are not my best thing, but we're going to send them the love over there. They're doing a box open. They've been live for about 41 minutes, so we'll send the love over to another Riftbound content creator. I have seen them floating around. We'll send it over there, everybody. And remember, I'm going to be back in like an hour, maybe 2 hours, so don't worry. You'll get more from me soon. But I'll see you all very, very soon. Raid has gone through. Let's see. Let's see if that raid has gone through. Dude, they got a dope setup there with all the cards and everything. I don't know if they put the raid thing on. I don't even know if it worked. I think it did. Did the raid work? I don't know. I don't know if this guy has got the raid thing open or not. Regardless, we'll see. Yeah, it did come through. Well, we'll give the 07. We don't know what Anyway, cool. We've raided. I'm still technically streaming. So we're going to... I'm going to call it here. But yeah, thank you everybody for lurking, watching, or doing any of that good stuff. Much appreciated. And as I said, I'll see you all very, very soon. Jane, bye-bye.